How's everyone? Well, the guys played hard. We made a few mistakes, but like I always said, if you look at any of my presses, we are Florida State. We're unconquered. We grew this year. We will be back. Coach Norville, myself, and the rest of the coaches, we will be back. Arizona State did a good job. I take my hat off to them. Coach Hearn, they did a good job. We give them credit. They did a good job. But as I said before about this team, I just talked with them. It's not about a culture. It's about creating great habits. When you create great habits, that's when you have a great culture. First, off the field, in the classroom, where we got 32 guys, 3.0, they starting to do it. This team grew this year, and I appreciate it, and I love each and every one of them and the coaches. They grew. Questions?
Coach, I guess 6 turnovers, was that kind of the story?
Well, like I said, we got to keep creating great habits. Arizona State did a great job. We turned the ball over, but we can play better. We are going to play better next year.
Odell, how did you feel about the defensive performance, holding the 4 field goals and no touchdowns really on defense?
Well, Coach Barnett went back to his style of defense, 4 down, getting out of it. Them guys, defensively, we did a very good job. And containing that quarterback, containing those receivers, we did a very good job. Feel great about what he did.
Coach, coming off the field, saw a lot of emotion coming from players and coaches alike. I know you never want to lose, but is it kind of a positive thing to see that much emotion, to see the guys care that much about the outcome of the game?
Well, I'll say this. You never want to lose. But the last 2 months, not just this football game, this program grew up. I think we got a darn good coach coming in, the head coach coming in, Mike Norvell. These kids fought. They showing you resilience. They showing you the unconquered. The only thing I can say, we will be back.
Coach, what do you think was the biggest issue in the first half offensively? It looked like y'all was having some trouble getting on track offensively in the first half.
Well, we was off for 30 days offense, and some things wasn't clicking. Made a few mistakes. Then came back the second half, we picked it up and moved the football, put us back in the game.
Could you have a guy like Deontay Sheffield hasn't really seen the field at all this season? Can you just speak on his performance and how he was able to come in and run the ball almost for 100 yards today, especially with the amount of players that you had available to you at that position?
Yes, I speak on his performance. He did a great job. Showing confidence in the young man. At Florida State, through my tenure as a player and as a coach, we always would say, next man up. That's one reason why in today's society, I don't care if a kid is a walk-on or whatnot, you treat everybody just like they're a star on your football team, and you love them like that.
It's tough, obviously, having as many guys out, injury, declaring early, all that. But at the same time, going forward, you talk about moving forward. Is it nice to kind of have the expanded roles and see how the guys who are going to be the future handled that today?
Yes. Yes. You know, no excuses. We had a lot of guys out. I would love to have Marvin Wilson, Joshua Kane-Doe, Jaden Woodby. Got 2 corners hurt in the game. Freshmen. And we played with freshmen. So that tells you right there, the last 2 months these kids grew. Off the field and on the field. We're going to keep going.
Odell, what's the plan for the team going? Do they get any time off before Coach Norvell kind of starts doing what he wants to do?
Well, him and I, we haven't talked about it yet, but we got to be back on the field. But going forward, hit the grades hard, work out, do the little things, creating great habits.
One more question for Coach. Thank you, Coach. We got Mr. James Blackman and Mr. Robert Cooper. Please make sure you address who you're going to speak to.
James, just how difficult was that performance for you individually? You know, a lot of pressure on you today and obviously some shortcomings.
It was very difficult. I didn't perform at the level that my teammates needed me to perform. Gave the ball away too many times. And can't win games like that. Turning the ball over consistently, that's not good. That's just a part of some of the inconsistencies I had this year, and they showed up today.
On the pick six, was it miscommunication?
It was a little miscommunication, but that's part of the game, part of playing this position, playing this role. You gotta take what comes with it.
A lot of guys that had to kind of step into bigger roles offensively, just with how many guys were out. Just working with them, what do you kind of see with them going forward and what they can be?
We got a great group of guys. Like I said, you guys played their butt off today. Played very hard. They wanted to win. They showed the will that they wanted to win. Just gave the ball away too many times.
Robert, earlier in the week, Marvin announced that he was going to come back for his final season. What does that mean for you, and what do you expect from the defensive line next season?
I mean, it meant a lot to me because when I came it meant a lot to me because when I came in as a freshman, he was really the main one who took me under his wing and, taught me the ropes of most of college football. So, it was kind of good news to me, really. But, it's going to help our D-line, with Coach Odell. He's going to command the best out of everybody. And that's what Mom does too, so it's going to help our D-line a lot.
Robert, how much did you guys enjoy the defensive approach you guys took today? Coach said you guys were more attacking and
It was. I liked it more, of course, because it just allows us to bend our ears back and go. So it's good.
James, for you, in terms of your future, who are you going to lean on, and do you kind of have a plan and what you want to weigh and think about here in the next few weeks and months with the new coach coming on?
Honestly, I'm just trying to get this hurt that I have in my heart right here, out of my heart right now, because I know there's a lot of guys in that locker room who wanted to win. A lot of guys in that locker room who fought hard to win. There's a lot of players who put in a lot of work before we got here and was prepared to come win this game. And like I said, I didn't play to the best of my ability. And that's the only thing I'm focused on right now is fixing the mistakes that I made.
You obviously care so much about this team. I mean, you still have it in you to keep going through the changes and the uncertainty?
Most definitely. Like I said before, when you cut me, I believe going in and go. This is in me forever. Once a no, always a no. No matter the situation, no matter the circumstance. I'm willing to put everything behind me and put my best foot forward and go to work. That's just the guy I've always been, someone who always willing to go to work. So as soon as we get on this plane and land where we're going to land, and I'm be ready to get to work.
One more question.
For either of you guys, how do you go about taking that emotion and spinning it forward to move forward and not get stuck on what happened in the past, but work on, as Odell said, making this a better 2023 for the team?
Can I answer that question? I answer that question right there for you. Reed. We grew as a team. I don't like losing. They don't like losing. This program don't like losing. You go back and look at this team 2 months ago. They grew. They know what they got to do. They know the habits they must create. They have a great culture.
Thank you, guys.